Vidura College, Grade 2, Mathematics. Hello, my dear children. How are you? Today we are going to do maths lesson. Can you remember we learned about addition of single and double digit numbers? Okay, let's start.
We will remind how to add single digit numbers. Look at this picture. How many apples are there? 1, 2. There are 2 apples. And I'm going to add 3 apples with these 2. 1, 2, 3 apples. Let's count all the apples together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many apples we will get? We will get 5 apples if we count these 2 and 3 apples together. Let's see another example. How many butterflies are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 butterflies are in the left side. How many butterflies are there in the right side? 1, 2, 3. 3 butterflies are there. If you add these 12 and 3, count the total number of butterflies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You will get 15 butterflies. Which means if you add 12 and 3, you will get 15 as the result. Now we are going to see how to add numbers up to 99. Before moving to the additions, we'll remind house of place value of 2-digit numbers. In a 2-digit number, there are 2 places as tens and ones. You have learned this earlier. There are 2 places as tens and ones. Tens represent by rods and ones represent by blocks. Let's add 2 2-digit numbers. You have given 13 and 35. Now we are going to add these 2 numbers. First take number 13. It has 1 tens and 3 ones. You know this very well. We'll take the next number 35. It has 3 tens and 5 ones. When we are going to add these 2 numbers together, you have to add the number of tens and the number of units separately. To find how many units are there in our answer and how many tens are there in our answer. Look at this. I'm going to add 13 with 35. When I total the number of units, I have to add 3 and 5. I will get the answer as 8. If I add tens together. 1 and 3 are there. So all together I will get 4. My answer will be 48. If I add 13 with 35, answer will be 48. For further clarification, we will do the same calculation by using rods and blocks. We know to represent tens, we use rods. To represent ones or units, we use blocks. Take the first number. It's 13. You will see only one tenth is there. That means you have to draw only one rod. And it has 3 units. So you have to draw 3 blocks. To represent number 13, you have to draw 1 rod and 3 blocks. Now you have to add 35 with 13. Let's see how to represent 35 by using rods and blocks. There are 3 tens in 35. So you have to draw 3 rods. And it has 5 blocks. So you have to draw 5 blocks there. If we count these rods and blocks all together, we will get the answer. Let's start from the units. Count all the units together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You will get the answer as 8. If you count all rods together, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 rods. So, it's representing 4 tens. You have 4 tens and 8 units as the result. What is the number representing with all rods and blocks here? Yes, it's 48. So, your answer should be 48. If we add 13 with 35, we will get the answer 48. Let's do another example. Here you have given 21 plus 62. You have to add 21 with 62. First, we will represent number 21 with rods and blocks. Number 21. There are 2 tens in this number. So you have to draw 2 rods and only 1 unit. So you have to draw 1 block. To represent number 21, you have to draw 2 rods and 1 block. If we take 62, there are 6 tens. That means you have to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rods and 2 units are there. So you have to draw 2 blocks. Now let's see what is the number representing by all the rods and blocks. If we count all the rods and blocks together, what will be the number representing by that? Let's count rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You will get 8 rods. Count the total blocks. 1, 2, 3. All together you will have 3 blocks. So, the number representing all the rods and blocks is 83. That is the answer you will get if you add 21 and 62. Now, my dear children, you have the idea when you will given 2-digit numbers to add. First thing, you have to identify how many units are there and how many tens are there. You will get the answer which is representing the total number of units and the total number of tens with the given 2 numbers. So, you can add the units separately and add the tens separately, and the number representing the total number of tens and the total number of units will be your answer. Now you have better idea on how to add 2-digit numbers by using rods and blocks. Let's see how to do these additions without using rods and blocks. Here you have given number 31. You know there are 3 tens and 1 unit with this number. That means 3 rods and 1 block. Now you have to add 64 with 31. If we take number 64, it has 6 tens and 4 units. That means 6 rods and 4 blocks. However, we have already learned that when adding, our answer will represent the total number of blocks and the total number of rods with the adding numbers. By using that same concept, we can add units together and we can add tens together and take the answer. Let's start from units. If we add units together, all together there will be 5 units. 1 plus 4, you will have 5 units. If we add tens together, it's 3 and 6. So all together you will get 9 tens. When you add 31 with 64, your answer will represent 9 tens and 5 units. So it is 95. Let's do another problem. It's 28 plus 31. Look at the units side. 8 units are with 28 and only 1 unit is with 31. Altogether you will have 9 units. If you think about the tens, with 28 you have 2 tens. With 31 you have 3 tens. Altogether you will get 5 tens. With your answer you will have 5 tens and 9 units. So the answer should be 59.
Okay, let's move to another interesting part in this lesson. That is, find the missing number. Shall we start?
Look at this problem. Here you have to add number 3 with some other number and you will get the answer as 6. Here they have given number 3 plus there's a missing number and you will get the answer 6 when you add that missing number with number 3. You already know the answer. Let's use the same example, apples. Now you know the total number of apples. So first of all, draw 6 apples. Then we'll see what are the other known facts. They have given that these 6 apples will have by adding 3 and some other number. So within these 6 apples, these 3 apples are there. Circle it. Now you have removed the apples representing by the given number. And when you add the missing number with that 3, you will get 6 altogether. That means this missing number should represent the rest of the apples. Count it. 1, 2, 3. So you can say that the missing number is 3. We'll do another example. Here also you have to add 3 with some other number and you will get the answer as 9. We'll use some balls. Altogether you will have 9 balls. So first you have to draw 9 balls here. Within these 9 balls, it's representing 3 and the missing number altogether. Shall we highlight the number of balls representing by 3? Okay, if these 3 balls representing number 3, which means the rest of balls should represent the missing number. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your missing number should be 6 to have 9 altogether with adding 3. If you want to get 9 as the result, you have to add these 3 and the rest of balls. That means the rest of balls are representing the missing number, which is 6.
Okay. We already know how to solve addition story problems. Can you remember? But today we will learn how to represent the information given in the problems with statements when we solve it. It is very interesting. Puta, shall we begin?
see an example. Now I am going to read the question for you. Listen carefully. There are 4 apples in the basket. Anne got another 2 more apples. How many apples are there all together? Look at this word, all together. That means we are talking about a total number, total. So, you have to do an addition here. Let's discuss that by using pictures. Here I have 4 apples in this basket. And I want to add the 2 apples what Anne got. 2 apples. This girl is holding another 2 apples. Shall we count all the apples together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we count all the apples together, we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apples. So, altogether there are 6 apples. We'll move to the next problem. There are 25 apples and 21 apples in a basket. How many fruits are there in all? Look at the word all. That means we are talking about a total. We want the fruits in the basket all together. So, you have to do an addition to get the answer. By doing such questions, we have to write the statements. So, first of all, we have to say what are the given facts with the problem. In this question, they have given there are 25 apples and 21 pineapples in a basket. So first of all, we have to write the statements for the given facts. Number of apples. You know it's 25. So you have to write number of apples equals 25. Number of pineapples equals 21. You have to write number of pineapples equal 21. And to get the total, you have to add them together. So you have to write this plus sign in front of the second number. Then we have to write the statement for the answer. What is required? How many fruits are there in all? So, that is the total number of fruits. Your statement should be total number of fruits, and that is equal to what the number you will get by adding 25 and 21. You already know how to add 2-digit numbers. You have to start from the units. If you count all the units together, you will have 6 units. If you count all the tens together, you will have 4 tens. So your answer should contain 4 tens and 6 units. It will be 46. It will be 46. We'll do another example. I'm going to read. Listen carefully. In a library, There are 32 English storybooks and 41 Sinhala storybooks in a cupboard. How many books are there altogether? How many books are there altogether? Look at the word altogether. It's representing a total number. So you have to do an addition here. Then we'll see what are the given facts. They have given the number of English books and the number of Sinhala books. So first of all, we have to write the statements for the given facts. Number of English story books equals, you know the number, that is 32. Number of Sinhala story books, that is also given 41. Now, to get the total, you have to do an addition. So, you have to write the plus mark in front of the second number. Now, we have to write the statement for the answer. What is the question they raised? How many books are there altogether? They are asking about the total number of books. So, the statement for the answer should be total number of books equals, you have to add these two numbers to get the answer. Start from the units. Altogether you will have 3 units. So, the number of units in your answer should be 3. And if you add the tens, 3 and 4 are there. Altogether you will have 7 tens. Your answer representing 7 tens and 3 units. And that is 73. The end of the lesson. I hope you all have learned this lesson very well. If you have any doubts, go through the video again and again. Practice more and more problems at home. Thank you, my dear children. Have a good day. Bye-bye.